Hello, my romance girlies, and welcome to my podcast, Fictional Analysis. I am your host, Kajal, and I am back with another episode today. But there is a slight change, as today I am not reviewing any book. I have a confession to make. This week I wasn't able to read any book. I don't know what happened. Either I wasn't in the mood or I didn't get any right book this week. So, I will be discussing some major problems. Why some books are not liked that much by the readers. There can be many reasons behind this, but today we will be dissecting some of them. So, before starting, press that follow button and send this podcast to your friends and other readers as well. Every reader has felt this once in their life, where a time comes that you don't find any book interesting anymore. You feel frustrated, bored, and feel like the book is just a waste. I know that because I have felt that so many times, I can't remember it. There may be many reasons why this happens. Let's talk about the first reason. Like, you have read novels for some time continuously and your brain needs a break. This can happen. Imagine doing a work every day without any break for 4 to 5 days continuously. You will enjoy these 5 days, right? But on the 6th day, you are bound to feel irritated, like you don't want to do it anymore. I have felt that so many times, trust me. And that's what happened this week, I guess. Maybe you get burnt out, so please don't think that you are bored out of it. You just need some time off. Like, there is a mindset, many people think that if you like certain thing, you will like its every aspect, but that's not right. You can like a hobby, but you can also dislike some aspects of it. There is exception in everything, right? Like, for example, you can like painting, but you can also not like painting landscape. But does that mean that you don't like painting at all? So there can be exceptions in everything, and we have to just think that we need a time off, a moment to breathe, and then we can start again. So just give yourself a breath of fresh air for a day or two and then start again. Now, the second problem, the missing of the feeling. Like, when you think that everyone is praising this book so much, so let me also read it. You had high expectations, but when you started reading that book, it wasn't what you expected. The same thing happened to me this week. I tried reading. Trust me, I started reading Bound by Honor by Cora Reilly. But I couldn't read after the third chapter. It's not also not the first time. Likely a year ago, I started reading that book, but I at that time also I wasn't able to finish beyond some, I think, like that only first or second chapter. I also tried to read the Maid series by Danielle Lori, and the same thing happened. I wasn't able to read beyond the first few chapters. So, as you know, that these books are very famous. They are all over the internet, but it was just wasn't for me. Maybe it was the vibe of the book or the burnout or just that it wasn't for me. It can happen. Everyone has different preferences. I like reading Mafia Romance very much, but I didn't like this too. And it was Mafia Romance, let me tell you. So it can happen. Just give yourself time and try on another book. Don't think that you are not made for this hobby. Just give yourself a breath of first fresh air, try another book, and then it will all be okay. Now, the third problem can be the story of the book. Like in Bound by Honor, the engagement between the hero and heroine was fixed when she was 15 years of age. I didn't like that. I would have preferred for her to be 18 at least. but the marriage happened after she was 18 years. So that was a slight relief, but still I wanted the engagement also to happen after she was 18 years at least. So maybe that started my dislike for the book. I won't criticize it too much as I haven't read it whole. But still, I think that was like first impression matters, like, right? And my first impression of that book was not that good because of that age difference in the engagement. So I think that's what led to my negative review of that book. Another thing which can make the reader lose interest is when the story is too complicated. Like the characters are too much related to each other. It can be hard for the reader to remember that much information. Also, and when the story is very fast paced, I personally don't like that. Like the couple met today, had intercourse tomorrow, and that was also explained in like half a page. Like, seriously, the hero and heroine become intimate for the first time, and the author finished it in just half a page. And also, let me tell you, it didn't mean anything for them. Like, it wasn't about showing it to the world that it didn't mean anything. Even to them, like in their personal heart, it didn't mean anything. So personally, I didn't like that at all. It was very bad, and I also and I think it was also a very famous book, but I haven't read it. So, last but not the least, the font of the book, means like the font of the story. To be honest, many people think that it isn't important. The story matters only. Yes, the story matters, but the presentation also does. You wouldn't like a project which has just points written, right? You would expect it to be decorated with colors for it to look appealing to the reader. So, the font of the story matters because the first impression is given by that. As you know, first impression matters. At least for me, it does. So, that's all it for today. I will try to read a book next week and review it. I would also appreciate if you can recommend me some Mafia Romance novels. I will read it and review it. So, and if you want the link of the website from where I download my novels for free, DM me and I will send you the link. So, next time you think that reading is not for you, just give yourself time, breathe a little, and maybe do something different for 1 or 2 days, and you will be ready to go. Until then, stay delusional.